Right, everybody, we are back today really talking about national issues and the need to be sensitive, especially when our fellow brothers and sisters are going through a tragedy. Of course, as I said earlier, and I'll repeat it again right now, our condolences, deepest condolences go to the families that have lost young girls at the Moi Nairobi school fire. It is a very, very sad week for this country. And even sadder as I was going through social media when I found a story of a young lady called Tamika. Her father is here right now. His name is Gerald Bobby Onyango. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Good to have you here. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right, Bobby, I'm just going to give you a breath for to just relax and breathe in a little bit. And before we tell this story, here is a little snippet of beautiful Tamika. Watch. All right, Tamika is a young lady that lived a beautiful 17 years, but unfortunately lost her life after battling with liver disease for many years. Yeah. Pole sana, Bobby. Pole. I was going through social media the other day and I found someone had posted, Eric Omondi and other people had posted your picture with her, a beautiful picture. Gerald, start from the beginning. Tell us about Tamika.
Wow. Tamika was such a wonderful teenager, full of life, always smiling. Just like any other normal teenager, just living a life until around 2011, when she was diagnosed with liver disease, liver cirrhosis. So since then, we've been struggling going through hospital after hospital until around 2015, when we sort of donated funds from friends and well-wishers and took her to India for a liver transplant, which her mom, Shakila, gave a piece, and they did a successful transplant. We stayed there.
Time,
it was. We stayed there for around 4 months in 2015. Then when we came back, there were celebrations. It was such a wonderful time because she was okay.
And the doctor said that she took the liver well.
Yeah,
no complications.
No complications. The liver was growing well because they give you a small part and then it grows as time goes by. So yeah, it went well and there were celebrations and she even went back to school.
Wow.
Yeah. Although she was a bit behind, at 17 she was still in Form 1 because she had to repeat and repeat, because she was always sick, So
what kind of girl was Tamika?
Wow, Tamika had a smile for days and she could smile through anything and she was full of life.
Just lighting up your family and your home, I'm sure.
Everyone who met her can tell you. Everyone who met her can tell you she was an angel, a princess.
Amazing. A few months ago, she had gone for a regular checkup.
Yeah, like a regular checkup. Her doctor, Professor Ogutu, is at Nairobi Hospital.
I know Professor Ogutu. Yes. Yeah.
So she had gone for checkup, but she just relapsed and collapsed. And they rushed her to ICU. They tried everything they could, but they had to keep her in ICU for around a month or two because she could not even get up. But still, through all that, she could, when she sees you, she still tries to smile, hide her pain. It was such a difficult and.
Even now, I can see you're struggling a little bit to even tell this story because this is still very fresh for you.
Yeah, it is.
This is still very fresh for you. Tamika unfortunately succumbed and the doctors tried everything.
Yes, they did.
Tell me a little bit about those last days watching your daughter fade away.
Wow, that was really difficult. Sometimes I could even not even want to be in the same room because of the pain she was going through. I didn't even want to witness that. But
you wish you could take it?
Yeah, like I wish I could take the burden from her shoulders and just, but it was what it was. I think it's God's will. So we were actually in the process of trying to get another liver to take her back for a new transplant.
Yes.
Yeah, when she succumbed on the Wednesday 15th.
Wednesday 15th.
Yeah, at 3 p.m. I can never forget. Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
I'm sure you can't forget.
Yeah.
Tamika left the world. And for you and your wife, just having, first of all, to deal with this news, and then to think about, you know, the responsibility of the bills left behind, having to give her a send-off. Tell me first how you and your wife are doing. Not good, I'm sure.
No, not good at all. Not good at all.
When you, Gerald, when you look at something this tough happening to a parent, no parent should ever have to go through this, and also the costs and the responsibilities and the logistics that surround your daughter's passing. What are you going through? It's
not anything I'd wish on anyone, because it's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very easy. In fact,
I'm sure.
It's devastating. But you know, as a parent, you try to do everything you possibly can, to give her all the best and, you know, let her live the life you wish for her. Absolutely. Yeah. When you think about Tamika and her wonderful spirit and smile and the fact that she lit up rooms, how do you want her life to be celebrated and remembered? That I want it to be written in the stars. I want it to be glorified, you know, but I want it to be remembered through ages, yeah, for ages to come, because she was such a fighter. To go through all that and still be able to smile, she was a fighter. She was a fighter. Yeah. For you and your wife having gone through everything you've gone through, and now not to be able to give her a proper send-off because, of course, the fans just don't allow, based on her medical bills and everything. What do you need, Gerald? Right now, well-wishers have been really helping, and I'm still appealing to more guys to come out and help us give Tamika her final send-off. And you know, she's been staying in the morgue for the past 3 weeks. Yes. Yeah, we can't bury yet because she's stuck in hospital until we clear the bill. So yeah, I would really appeal to anyone who has any pocket change, you know, any amount counts, any amount, yeah. Yesterday when I spoke to you, you said to me, Kobi, I don't care what time, I don't care where, I will be there because I'm so desperate right now. Yes. And we feel your pain, and that's the reason I decided to invite you here, because Gerald, you represent many Kenyans. You represent many Kenyans who have gone through loss, who can't afford to do this, who don't even have social media. But I wanted to tell this story today because the one thing I know is that Kenyans are so amazing. Oh yes, that they are. Kenyans are so amazing. I even saw a guy who said on Eric's page, he said, you know, Nikotuna so tatu, and he sent 200. Yeah. You know, and I love that, and I think that's what you represent today. That's what you represent, is that Kenyans will come through, you give them a cause, you give them something to stand behind. Even if it's 5 bob, they will come through. They will come through for you. And today we are here celebrating Tamika's life and standing with you and your family and your wife and telling you pole, and that we are praying for you, and God will find a way. Oh, yeah. He will. Thank you. For those bills and for our send-off, God will find a way. And for anyone who is watching, very simple. All you have to do is just log on to our social media platforms, and very simple indeed. We're going to give you all that information for Gerald and his family, for you to send whatever you can send to this loved one so that they can give Tamika a great send-off. This is something that he brought here. Okay, I love this. I love this. She had a serious name. Can you tell them? Can you tell them her full name? Y'all, listen to this. Mtajuaje, mwambie jina ya Tamika yote. Tamika Monique Stewart. Tamika Monique Stewart. Okay, don't get it twisted. She had a beautiful name. There she is. There she is. These are some t-shirts, of course.
that stand in solidarity. And in the back of the t-shirt, it's right there. Okay, she was a daughter, she was a sister, she was a friend, and we stand with Tamika. Her beautiful 17 years will not go unsaid. Her name will be remembered. Her legacy will be remembered. And we will celebrate her life for many years to come.
Thank you.
But for now, let's focus the attention on giving her that send-off. How much are your medical bills?
7.2 million.
7.2 million. Nairobi Hospital?
Yeah.
Okay, how much do you need for the funeral?
Funeral will come after I get the body.
Right,
but
of course.
Yeah.
And that, so they need you to pay that 7.2 before you can take her.
Yeah, before we negotiate the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very, very sorry that this is what you're going through, Gerald. But with every trial and with every challenge, we become stronger, and we become tougher. And I know that these words sound empty right now, but you and your wife will see the light again. You will.
Thank you.
You will. Pole sana.
Asante sana.
And I'm happy that you came here today and you were strong enough to share the story.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course, our pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Asante sana. Give it up for Gerald, everybody. Tough guy, very tough guy. These t-shirts are for sale. I'm not just lifting them up here, all right? They're 1,000 shillings each, right? These are 1,000 shillings each, everybody. All right, and how beautiful. Very well done. Who did this?
Arigi.
Oh, nice. Okay, nice graphic designer friend. We all need one of those in our lives, huh? Yeah. Thank you, Arigi, for doing this great work. All right, log on to social media platforms and we'll give you information on how you can get yourself a t-shirt in support for this great family. All right, there are many, many families going through this. If you know a family that's going through something this tough, you absolutely can write to us, all right? And in your own community, in your own way, see if you can help somebody who's going through this really, really tough time. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We leave you with a beautiful song. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Thank you, Gerald. Asante. Thank you.